Bum bum wow, bum bum. There's a lot of sick riffs out there, but this is like my go-to.
Oh, there's so many bands, so many riffs.
I mean, I think it would definitely be, you know, a tie between several Tony Iommi riffs.
I can't choose one. I can't choose one.
The heaviest riff I've ever heard is a band called Total Invasion that doesn't have any recordings out yet.
Might be an Acacia Strain riff. When I think like Car Bomb is definitely up there, but like the live version of Car Bomb where they get like really like
disgustingly slow.
Well, actually, I have a playlist of like just songs with heavy riffs. I gotta like look through them so I'm not missing a good one in here.
Heaviest riff that gives you the stink face.
What did I name the playlist? Songs that make that face like something smells.
Like the last section of Under the Debris by Anata, like the last like 45 seconds of that song, it's just like the most like slimy death metal riff. Like they kick in halftime and they harmonize it and it just sounds like so brutal and evil. It just sounds like you're in hell, but like you're having like a pretty good time.
I feel like the intro to Rain and Blood, like you hear the drums and it's not a riff, but it kind of is. You just know, you get your stink face ready. Oh, I can hear it now.
Dun, dun, dun.
All right, I can't decide between these two riffs. One is definitely Metallica's. I can't pick which one I think is the heaviest riff between these two. These two being Metallica's Harvester of Sorrow. It's insanely heavy. It's so heavy they didn't even need bass on the recording. Or Pantera's Becoming.
Bulls on Parade. I think that just, no matter when you fucking hear it, no matter what's going on, you could listen, you could be, I don't know, you could be hanging out with the Pope. Y'all both gonna go crazy. There's no way you're not gonna lose your shit.
I feel like Revolver interviewed me once and asked me the same question, or maybe it was like Metal Sucks. And you know what I said? And this is so embarrassing. But I was like, you know, the song, Van Halen's song, Eruption, like that opening riff is the heaviest riff of all time. It's just like, this is what, you know, it's like, this is my brain, I guess.
If I have to pick just one, it is the bridge to Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath. That was like something nobody had ever heard before. You know the part everybody probably knows the part I'm talking about.
Oh, and then you got the breakdown from Strength Beyond Strength by Pantera though, the fucking
My gut reaction to that is the kind of like breakdown part in Strength Beyond Strength by Pantera. That's the first thing that came to mind.
That has been chosen.
That has?
Yeah.
That riff? For the same thing?
Plenty of people have chosen that one.
Oh, damn. All right. Bum, bum, wow, bum, bum.
I'm leaning towards Pantera's Becoming because there's so much dynamic associated within that riff. Dimebag's really utilizing the low chugs, and then to almost accentuate the heaviness, he does that crazy high squeal with the whammy pedal. You know, it just offsets it and creates so much tension, and I actually think that makes it heavier.
Probably some like Metallica thing. I'd have to say like the thing that should not be.
That it's pretty heavy, honestly. That like solo, it's a very heavy, long solo that turned into a song.
You're doubling down on that answer?
Yes, sure.
Or For Whom the Bell Tolls, like it's one of those slower tempo ones. It's just like
Metallica's Harvester of Sorrow is just an all-around like evil, you know, that's an evil sounding heavy. It stays in that low register, but because it's so evil sounding, that's what takes the heavy, that's where it takes it to that super heavy territory.
and the live versions of those songs are way heavier.
As far as music that is released, I think it has to be Mortician.
It's hard to commit to a heaviest fucking riff.
Black Sabbath, Into the Void. It is the heaviest riff ever.
Sweet Leaf by Black Sabbath, probably. So much you can unpack that riff into a genre, you know, and just that's one of those songs that never doesn't sound something.
Slow, dirge, plodding.
Some of the other stuff is all great, but Sweet Leaf just sounds so dug in.
Dark. Slightly bent out of key.
It could be doomy.
Beautiful.
It could be soulful.
Beauty.
It could be all these things.
It's gotta be a Mortician song, I'm sure of it.
This is a Dillinger song, Sunshine the Werewolf, like the chorus in that's pretty epic.
I'm gonna say it's the last riff in the Weakling song, Cut Their Grain and Place Fire Therein. It's like a 9-minute song, but like 6 minutes and like 30 seconds into it, it's just like the most crushing, like plodding, heavy riff like ever. It's like a 2-minute part of a 10-minute song, but it's like you want it to just be looped on repeat over and over, so you can punch various objects and, you know, do what you gotta do.
Maybe their cover of Procreation of the Wicked.
This is gonna be a biased answer because I actually did a cover of this at Vitus. So The Trooper by Iron Maiden. Like, even before I was asked to do that cover, like, that song is just like, it just makes you wanna go, you know? Like, I wanna go to war, you know what I mean? Like, I wanna pack up my shit, I wanna get on a horse, like, we out.
I'm gonna say the most underrated, heaviest riff ever that no one would ever expect, and it's in the song Big Generator by Yes. Yes! It is the most crushing riff in the 80s. It's like the first song that I've heard that's like down-tuned, like as low as like Meshuggah. But then it also like has like the totally like 80s like orchestra hit like keys and stuff, and so it kind of gets offset with some like goofy 80s production choices.
And in all of realities and facets of the multiverse, I think probably the heaviest riff ever is the intro to Seasons in the Abyss. It's not like what you would think is like this brutal thing, but it just sets up that entire song and that record.
You know, I'm prepared to say Car Bomb, but the live version.
You know, it's got to be immediate Stinkface.